History repeats itself. A term synonymous with Halloween Horror Nights, whether you're talking about a reuse of monsters, whether it is a reuse of Jack the Icon coming back. But there is something else that is prominent in Halloween Horror Nights history that seems to be repeating this year. And the problem lies with Unmasking the Horror Tour actually starting early this year. If you didn't already know, it is starting on the week of August 11th, technically about 3 weeks before Halloween Horror Nights starts. And trust me, from all the podcasts, all the content creator videos I've watched on this, people are furious. They hope that people doing the tour don't get to take photos, which I don't know why you would root for something like that. And I've seen people say that maybe Universal should have you sign an NDA, which means like a non-disclosure agreement that you will not post these photos anywhere. And there are two ways we can talk about this sort of thing that Universal's doing with this Unmasking the Horror Tour a little early. And really, as I check this daily just to see if people are buying the tours or booking them, they have not. August 11th is the first day of this tour, and it actually has completely now booked up, which I'm going to take a guess is probably from content creators, people that run blogs, news articles, those type of things, want to do the tour immediately just to be the first ones. I myself am taking the tour a couple of days after that, so I'll report back of how it is, and obviously I won't spoil things for you guys so you won't get angry. A couple of different reasons. It could be just because people don't want things spoiled before they go into the house. I don't think it really makes a difference because the house, seeing it during the day and during the nighttime experience, is completely different. It could be a lot of people are traveling for Horror Nights, like later on or opening weekend, so they're not able to book this type of tour early on. But I think this will be the last time they do this. They're known for kind of taking ideas and trying them out just for 1 year and then not doing those ever again. Number two of what we were talking about with the way with this going, Halloween Horror Nights has always spoiled things for us. Be afraid of the dark. Don't go in there. So when it came to Halloween Horror Nights 30 and they revealed The Haunting of Hill House, they basically put it out there in a news article and spoiled the facade for everybody. They put it strictly out there. 2 scenes I think they posted photos of, which was one being the facade and the other one was another piece of the house. And it was, bam, it was there. It was spoiled. No one really cared. No one got angry. We still went to the house and loved it and enjoyed the facade. Let us not forget, back in Halloween Horror Nights 21, Horror Nights pretty much spoiled a majority of captive audience with a sneak peek video that they released on Peacock. Granted, we were in a weird situation of the world, but they still spoiled most of the house, and I'm pretty sure everyone clicked on that video and watched it. But this also reminds me of a time of last year when Horror Nights tried something, and it was called the Taste of Terror. Did not work. It was a early preview type of event where you got to sample some food offerings and some alcoholic beverages. Now that's in itself is a magnificent video to try to create about the failures of Taste of Terror, because it started out as about $160 experience. Then it went on to people not booking it, it getting actual dates canceled. Then they dropped the price and offered a non-alcoholic version that was cheaper, and then they lowered the cost of the regular version. So obviously the audience spoke on that one and just didn't want to book it. But I think I have an idea of how we can fix this going forward. Universal, if you're watching and you want to take the idea, have at it. So imagine, if you will, a early preview of Horror Nights where it starts maybe a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks in advance. You get to at least go into a nighttime Halloween Horror Nights experience where you get to go into the house with actors. Maybe, I would say maybe like 2 houses out of the 10 that you get to kind of see a preview of. You get to go into the house with actors, just you by yourself or like a small group, to where it doesn't feel like you're Congo lining through it. And you go to Soundstage 33 before or after, and you have a preview of some of the food that's going to be used at that event in that year. Now, I think something like that would entice people to book early, especially the locals, especially the vloggers, obviously the content creators like myself. Where it didn't go right with the Taste of Fear was the cost and the portions, and the fact that it was just that. It was just, you walk into a soundstage, there's some food, that's pretty much it. There you go. That is my idea of how to fix this sort of early unmasking type of thing you got going on. But speaking of how to add on to the Halloween Horror Nights experience, check out this video of which we talk about the Mel's Die-In Horror Night experience that could be a awesome idea.